Hey everyone, how are you doing tonight? I'm so glad to be here. Been a rough week, it's been a rough day, and I've really been looking forward to this. So thank you for being here with me. And please give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me fine. And I'll wait just a little bit for that. But while I'm waiting, hopefully you can hear me. I want to say hi to some people that are in here. So, hey, Karen D. Karen D was the first one here. Thanks so much for being here. Carol Coleman, hello. Karen N, thank you also for being here. Josette, all right, I got a thumbs up from Gina. Thank you so much. Patrice Williams, hello. Tamika Cole, Viola. Thanks, Patrice, for telling them to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. M&T Living and Cooking. Hello. So glad you're here. I went back and watched the video we were talking about last night, and it was funny. It was very, very funny. All right, Sherelle. Wait a minute. Sherelle, right? Let me know. I'm a little nervous like usual when I start this. And I'm doing it solo, so that gets to me as well. But we'll be all good. Hey, Jessie. Hi, Jess's Craft Therapy. Gina Goins, thanks for being here. Patricia Johnson, Claudia, Gail, hey, hope you're doing well. Mimi, hope you are doing well. And Patrice is out in Florida where it's torrential downpours, bad weather. They canceled school on them today. I think she said they canceled it again tomorrow. So if any of you are out in that bad weather, stay safe. Stay inside as much as you can. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Unbiased. Callie Trish. Samantha Taylor, hello. Jessie, I think I said hi to you already. You're probably doing the thumbs up for the sound. Lena Doyle Crafting, thank you for being here. Hey, Nicole, Precious Pieces, thanks for being here. My Crafting and Sewing Diary. Darlene West, totally Tanya. Starla Berkeley, hey Patrice, just was talking about you. Hope you're staying dry. Hey Lucille. Chris Smith, hello. All righty, I see some more names in there. I so much appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to go ahead and probably get started. And the first thing I want to do is just very, very quickly, I want to show you what I got in the mail. And these are some things that are available in the Buy Now, which is now the Bling Now, which the website for that, if somebody wants to drop it, it is hotfixfix.store. And so let me show you what I have. Let me go ahead and turn on this other camera. All right. So let's actually make a little adjustment there. Okay. So if you've been here before, I think I saw somebody say, finally caught a live. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. But if you've been here before, you know this camera doesn't do great on colors. It actually looks a little better tonight than usual. But I'm going to show you what I got very quickly under this. I got this purple brush. So we're going to try that out. And then I got a mix. And I think this was called Bumblebee Mix. If anybody knows for sure, because I didn't go back onto the website and check the name just to be sure. Let's see. So you can see now why it's called I think it's Bumblebee Mix. It looks like it's citrine and crystal and then probably jet black, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you were the person that suggested this, because Eve, she does these contests where you can come up with a suggested mix, and then whoever she likes, she actually makes and sells. Okay, so then also, you've probably seen, these are technically like shoelaces or bootlaces. I can't remember, she calls Walverse and Wimberland or something like that. But they're very, very long shoelaces. And they can be used in hoodies. And so she used one in a hoodie. I thought the diameter or the size of it was fine. That's what I will probably do with it. I went to Walmart yesterday. Not a lot of hoodies in April, but I'll find one. And so the colors are Crystal AB, And these are also in the Bling Now, Buy Now store. And then we have crystal. So you can see the difference in these. Okay, this one is the AB. So you see some of those iridescent colors popping out. And this is the crystal. And then I think this one is, I think it's jet hematite. If anyone knows, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's jet hematite. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the project that I'm going to do tonight. And first of all, let me let you know, I do realize it is only Thursday. I just put this shirt on because I made it either last Thursday during the live or Friday during Craftable Things Live. I think I made it Thursday, but we had Good Friday off. So I'll wear it tomorrow for the first time. It's in my school colors. It is citrine AB and then on a maroon shirt. So I was just excited to show it off. And so I'll have it on for a couple hours, take it off, put it back on in the morning. All right, let's see. Did E present a new metalite color after the rose metalites? I saw a topaz. Patrice has a lot of metalite colors that I hadn't really seen before. So, hey, Patrice, if you want to add some of the new ones in there, just the names of them, or just the website to the hotfixfix.store, please do. I'm new, just seen your channel not too long ago. I was watching a few videos. You sure like your bling. Nicolette, I sure do like my bling. And I'm going to blame that on some other people. I'm just not even going to take accountability for it right now. I'm just going to blame it on the other people because they're not here to defend themselves. So I'm just going to say it's even Patrice's fault and go on from there. Okay, did I make this design? If you're asking that, I did make this design, and it is in my Etsy store. I didn't put a link to the Etsy store because I was kind of in a rush to get on here. But if someone wants to drop that, feel free to. Thanks, M&T Living and Cooking. All right, so what I did just right before the live started was I cut this little template for a couple of hats. So here's the hats I'm going to use. And I got these at the Dollar Tree store. They're nice hats. They're really nice hats. They have, let's see, they have this metal adjustable thing back here. And then it has some cardboard in it to just keep it in shape. They were individually bagged. And they're nice. They're not the typical $1.25 hats. They're very nice. And so the two colors my store has had, and I just went over there day before yesterday, I think, and still has, are just these two colors. Now, fortunately, this is pretty close to my school color. And then this one is just kind of a light mint green with a light purple. So hopefully I picked some good colors for these. Oh, Tianda. I'm sorry. Yeah, that anxiety can do that. All righty. So let's go ahead and talk about. No, we're going to talk about the stones I should use in just a minute. Let me go ahead and get this weeded. I started pulling it up just to make sure it cut well. And then I have this weeding box around it. And then down here, if Demps is in here, Demps, do not worry. I'm not throwing away this flock. This flock over here is going right back down on its backing. And then after the live, I'll cut the little extra straps away. And then I'll use that on another project. All right, so like I said, I cut a weeding box around this. And I've just kind of started doing that recently. I really like how it turns out. This is a 2-layer rhinestone design. And this is from the Varsity template. Or I'm sorry, the Varsity font. And so I just did an M. And it looks to me like every single flock dot came out of there. Now, I forgot to bring some of my card things over here to put this on. Not my card, my chopping mats. So we're just going to put it on the back of this dirty, nasty mat and move on. Okay. Okay, Gail, I got the hats at the $1.25 tree store. The Dollar Tree store, which is the $1.25 tree store. Or it's the $3 store or the $5 store now. All right, thanks for putting that in, Patrice. Yeah, Gail, the weeding box, because I'm a little bit of OCD-ish. I like the straight lines instead of me cutting it. That's why I like it so well. All right, ordering more Cinco de Mayo shirts. Right, yay, like the weeding box. Oh, you're welcome, Gail. Hey, Fab, how are you tonight? Oh, I see Melissa's in there somewhere because Patrice is saying hi to her. You have so many cute branding designs now for things that you have. Very cute logo type things. All right, so let's do, got some fuzz on that shirt. Let's do this hat first because I'm pretty sure I know what colors I want to use for this one. Again, this is a super light mint green and then a purple. And the colors do look pretty, oops, see how that color changed? The colors look fairly true right there. And so I'm going to use metal lights on this. And for the outline, I'm going to use Arm Dorado. So it's just a gold metal stone. Hey, D. Smith. And then for the inside, I'm going to use these metal lights. These are called Gold Aquamarine. So on a metal light, it's either going to say gold or it's going to say silver. That's going to be the first word. If it says gold, it means the little metal ring around the outside is gold. And then if it says silver, the ring around the outside is silver. And so, oops. So when we start saying, ooh, aren't those pretty? When we start saying these colors together, just remember the first color is always going to be the color of the ring. And then the second color is the color of the inside. So this is Gold Aquamarine, and I think that'll be great. Ooh, okay, I just thought of something. I just now thought about what if you put purple around the outside to kind of match this, but we're not doing that. We're going to use the Arm Dorado, and this is just a gold stone. So I'm going to have solid gold around the outline. So in this part, this part, and then I'm going to have the gold aquamarine metalite in this part. All right, what color stone are you? You are a gold aquamarine. So let's go ahead and start with the inside. And because this is sticky on the other side, it doesn't move around like those chopping mats do. All right, I haven't used this brush. I haven't tried it out. What Eve said is that, you know, most of us use like the Sureline brush. The Sureline brush is a paint trim brush. And you can get them in a lot of different places. Home Depot, Lowe's, probably Walmart, but I just haven't really looked there. And I just order mine off of Amazon because they're just as cheap. And I don't live near those other stores that I just mentioned. So she said that you can use the Sureline brand, that's right in front of my face, replacements with this. And so I love that it's purple. I don't think she has these on her or in her store. I think she sent them out for a while with some of the buy now orders or the Hot Fix store orders. But I was lucky enough to get it, so I'm going to use it. It feels a little, okay, so my old brush, I was making fun of Patrice's when she was showing it on the live. Where is my old brush? My old brush is dirty. It's the only one I've ever used as far as a little brush. So I've never replaced the pad. I have a replacement pad, but I've never replaced it. So mine is worn very well. I don't know if this one's a little stiffer because it's not worn or if it's a little thicker. But again, I can always put these tips on it. So I don't really care. But it seems to be working fine. It just has a slightly different feel than what I'm used to. All right, and while I'm doing this, hey, Karen N, my brush is a worn out hot mess. It is, Patrice. That thing was just worn to the nose of the bristles. No, they last forever. They really do. They just get kind of dirty. So what size is my image that I'm making? It is not real big. It's going to fit on a hat. So my hat press will do up to about 3.5 inches tall. And this design is right at 3 inches tall. And then my hat press will do about 6 inches wide, but I would never do that because it's not going to get the same pressure and heat on the outside. And this design is almost 3.5 wide. So 3 tall, 3.5 wide. Can you wash the brush in Dawn dish soap? Oh, I'll bet so. I'll bet so, Barb. It's a good idea to try it. So, what is everyone doing tonight? Are you working on a craft? Are you working around the house? Are you at work? Or are you just chilling and relaxing? All right, this is my little rhinestone picker tool I got off of Temu. I haven't used it yet either. I don't know if I like it. Maybe I used it because that edge looks a little bit pushed in. Yeah, works just like the ones I have. Seems to work just fine. I've only done the one order. Okay, it acts like it has more static in it because it didn't want to let go of that. No, I don't know. Didn't want to let go of that stone for a minute. Have you guys ordered from Temu? And if you did, do you like what you got? I thought everything I got was nice quality. I did see someone online say they had tried the Cricut replacement blades and they were not too thrilled with those, but everything I got I thought was good quality. All right, Karen D working on a sublimation tumbler, and teacher 31322 is gonna bling a shirt for tomorrow. Cool. What's your design gonna look like? We the people want to buy the whole outfit. Oh, Tionda. Patricia, you know all those embroidery letters yet? Is that what you're talking about, Tionda? All right. So let's go ahead and get the stones back in the box so I don't forget which box they came out of. Now, when you do the buy now, or you might think of it as Bling now, or you might think of it as the hotfixfix.store, basically you're getting things that aren't, well, there's a couple different things. Like the metal lights are not in the buy in because I think it might be because they're, a little more expensive for her to get. I can't remember if that's the reason or not, but let's just go with that for now. So in the hotfixfix.store, you can get the metal lights there. And then also when she has excess stones from previous buy-ins, then she'll put those also in the hotfixfix.store. And then of course the shoestrings. Right now those are just in the hotfixfix.store. Uh-oh, Roslyn, you're nursing a sinus headache. I hope it gets better soon. Okay, Barb's working on card making, die cuts. They look good. Ordered some. Oh, okay, that's what you got on Temu. Was not impressed with how they were made, but they cut okay. Good. Granddaughter's birthday party, everything. Softball themed. So Marissa, you probably saw Patrice's design on the, it was for a youth shirt. It was really cute. Did your granddaughter see it, and does she want you to make them in like 5 different colors yet? All right, Patrice, editing a video, moderating, watching it on the TV and my laptop, and sipping some hot tea while relaxing to the sound of rain. The sound of rain might not be so relaxing anymore for you. Put the brush, oh my goodness, yeah, put the brush through the dishwasher. That's probably a good idea. All right, so, Cricut Maker 3 is skipping holes for the rhinestone design. It stalls and does not complete the design. Has anyone had that issue? If so, would you give, was it Veronica? Nope. Verona? Some ideas on what might have caused it, or if you know any fixes for that. I have not had that happen. Oh, Claudia, working on cutting the Friday template. Very cool. Thank you so much for your purchase. Okay. Ordered some mats. They seem sticky, but we'll see. I also got these cups for remotes and cell phones. I really like them. Cool. I've used one other brand. I think only one other brand of mats for the Cricut, and that's because I got them in a package that I bought of other stuff, and the sticky went away really, really quickly. So now they were Mary made. Now I use them for the Bling because I take the backing off my flock, and so it sticks down to that just fine without having sticky on it. So that's what I've saved mine for. All right, Rosalind's going to have some tea. Hey, Laura Trevino. All right, so let's go ahead and pick this up with some transfer tape. What I'm going to try to do, so I only have to press once, is I'm going to pick this side up, set it aside, put the stones in there, and then lay it right back down and pick up that side. So we'll see how successful I end up at. And then I probably might as well turn on my cap press or my hat press. So I'll go ahead and do that. It's pretty loud, so cover your ears. Oh, that wasn't too bad. When the beeper goes off, it's pretty loud. Okay, it's already preset, so I must have used it for Bling last time. Imagine that. Okay, so Verona, Patrice had her stall, had to get a replacement machine. Oh, neon stones and download the image. Oh, it'll be pretty in the neon stones, Marissa. All right, this is brand new hot fix tape. So let's just hope it goes well. Boop. That's Eve's word. Boop. I shouldn't use that. All right, so we're gonna pick those back up, making sure they all come up. If they don't, push it down, press on it some more, and then, oh my goodness, that's gonna be cute. See the aquamarine in the middle there? I like it. I sure hope those are, okay. That is a gold ring. I was worried it was silver for a minute. I didn't want to put gold with silver, but I guess if I did, that'd be okay. Oh, Gail, you're still on bed rest. Well, honey, I hope you get better and be able to get out of the bed and do some things, but only when your body is ready to. Don't push it. Okay. Oh, wow. So Sharon's having knee replacement surgery on the 21st. I'll put that on my calendar. I wish you good luck with that, Sharon. So is that do you go in and come back out the same day probably? And then if it's like a lot of surgeries, back in for physical therapy, it seems like with knee replacement, don't they get you up on knee replacements really, really quickly? Okay, so just go ahead and fill in some of those open holes. And Chris, if you're still out there, make sure I don't mess these holes up. Gotta get all the holes filled. not have any upside down. But if you do get some that are upside down, it's not the end of the world because it just won't stick. And then you can go back with an individual stone and fix it. Wow. Okay. So I missed, Verona, is your machine still under warranty? You might have said. Hey, Miss Becky, does everyone have access to the Amazon stores? So what do you mean by that? Everyone have access to the Amazon stores? I do. I have Amazon Prime. And if you have an educator email, you can get that. I think it's half price for a year, which is really great. Okay, Patrice, thank you. So for anybody that came in after I got started, I'm making a couple of hats. So I'm going to do 2 rhinestone templates. It's the same rhinestone template. I'm going to put one on the maroon hat, and then the one I'm making right now, I'm going to put it on this mint green with purple hat. And so it's going to be a fairly short live. I'm going to go ahead and kind of stand up and get over this so I can get it in the right place. Because once I stick this tape down to those stones, there's no moving it. And I see a couple of my stones shifted right here. Okay, so when they shift, you just push them with your fingernail or like a, like the metal tip on this, and you can just push them back over to where the holes are. Okay, I feel like those aren't quite perfect up there. Let me see what it looks like. Oops. Oh, I just put my finger on that one. Okay. Not doing a very good job here. I'll get there. Okay, my heat press just told me it's up to the right temperature. Do you have an Amazon store we can purchase? Oh, I'll bet that's what it is. So I don't actually do a storefront. I probably should. What I do is when I'm doing videos where I'm using something I got from Amazon, I put a link directly to the product, but I probably ought to just set up a true storefront like a lot of people do. Okay, looks like some of those stones shifted a tad bit, but it's not bad. Oh, I think I just laid it down in the wrong place. Yep, I laid it down in slightly the wrong place. So I'm just gonna, oh, and I have a stone upside down. Give me just a minute to try to push these over just a tad bit. I'm not too concerned about them being perfect. But I don't want them, you don't want them on top of each other. And this one here is really, really, really close. Okay, I might as well try to get that stone off, but I don't think I'll be able to get it off because of the hot fix tape. Let me find some tweezers. I'd rather just press it once than go back with an individual stone, but I can if I need to do that. But I'm not going to need to do that. Okay. All right, we're going to call that good. Keep your favorite products you use listed in there. Okay, Gail, I will do that. That's a good idea. Okay, I probably should pre-press my hat. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to press them after I get the next one done, I'll press them both. Because I want to move my press over so you can see it. All right, I love these colors though. That's going to be cute. Now, the hat's really light colored, and I usually like stones on dark things. So that could be an issue, but it'd be okay. Okay, so the next hat, I am going to do, let's see, I had my mindset. I'm going to do, I want to do silver black. So that means, there they are. That means the rim is silver and the inside is black. Let me clean up these other stones real quick, and then we'll do that. Oh. Nani, or Donna, I've never heard of that. That's interesting. Okay, so Jesse has something going on that he's talking about, probably with his Cricut. Let's see. Picking up the circles, and then it would cause it to miss cutting holes and show the red light flashing. I finally had to pause every once in a while during the cut and clean the blade. Okay. All right. I've had it pick up some circles once in a while, and hey, Marilyn Tipton. And when I first started doing bling, hey, Ruby, I was doing double cuts. And so the first cut would cut it, and then the second cut would lift it, and then it'd go down in the wrong place, and that was just not good. So I went to a single cut at a pressure 340, which that's not going to work for everyone because machines are different, blades are different, but that is what works for me. And so if you're having issues, maybe start there, do some small little sample cuts and see how that works for you. All right, so here we're going to do, oh, let's see. I think, should I do black silver on the outline so I have it outlined in silver? No. Okay, I'm going to do silver for the outline, black silver, or I'm sorry, silver black for the inside. I was thinking about doing the outside jet black and then the inside these silver blacks, but this hat's so dark, I think this will look better. Huh, it's an actual store that sells things for dirt cheap. It buys from the Amazon store on eBay. I wonder if it's a lot of their returns or something. I'll have to check that out. So, hey, Sakita. All right, so Sakita, I have like 4 tumbler presses over there, and 3 of them work basically identically, or identical to one another. And I don't see a benefit or a, do I have 3 or 2? No, just 2 of those. I don't really see a difference between the 2. One's a Makaru and one is a Craft Express, I think. They work almost identical. Now the most recent one, and Patrice had a video today on a Real Cant Auto tumbler press. That one I've only used on a tumbler and then some coffee mugs, and I have a video on that. What I have seen is that sometimes people just have bad luck with tumbler presses. What I mean by that is, like, the heating element quits working kind of quickly. And they're buying their heating elements, I'm sure, from other places and just assembling them. Or they're buying their whole tumbler press from a common manufacturer and they're just branding it, just putting their branding name on it. I like both of mine, but I always hate to make a recommendation because what if you get it and then it dies right away? What I do is I look at Amazon reviews. That is the biggest thing. Because when I looked the other day at the Mokaru, there were people that said, you know, it quit working, blah, blah, blah. I've had great luck with mine. What I would do is if you get one, I'd open it up right away and use it multiple times within that first month so that if something does go wrong, you know it, and you can easily, if you buy it off of Amazon, you can easily send it back. That's why I love Amazon, is to me, they have really good customer service when it comes to things like that. All right, I know there's a lot of holes empty there. I'm just going to go ahead and hand place them. Hand place the stones. Hey, Sonia. Okay, I will check that side out. I just watched the video. Okay, you talking about Patrice's video? Yeah. So I have that auto press too, and it worked very well for me. I really did like it. Sometimes I get concerned when it comes to auto, like for example, the HTV runt. You cannot change the pressure on the HTV runt. You can layer different things under what you're pressing to try to make it more pressure, but the sensor in there, if you build up your pressing mat, I would think the sensor in there is still going to feel the same. It's still going to feel the real pressure and ease up some. So I get a little bit concerned about auto anything. Now the auto tumbler press, you can manually add more pressure. You can add more time. So it had what they call it is 4 gears. To me, it's like 4 different settings. But gear 1 is for a certain type of thing, gear 2 for other things, gear 3, gear 4. And so the gear that you use for tumblers, which now I can't remember if it was gear 1 or gear 4. I think it's gear 1, but Patrice would know because she just did hers. You can increase the temperature, you can decrease the temperature, you can increase or decrease the time, and you can increase or decrease the pressure. So maybe you don't have a lot of luck with it. At a certain temperature, you can increase or decrease it. My tumbler, I wish it was in here. My tumbler, I've only done one in there, came out gorgeous. It was really, really pretty. Now, it does say you rotate it in the middle of your presses. So when I did my video on making the coffee mugs in it, I was thinking, well, how do you rotate a coffee mug? The handle's in the way. And so I just did the single press instead of the 2. And it wasn't as vibrant. And so I went back on the next coffee mug and I rotated by taking it out, turning it, put it back in, and it turned out just great. I also sometimes feel like anything auto is going to have more probably electronic parts that could go out, whereas a manual press, it's just you press, opening it, closing it. So it's one less thing to break versus the auto press. That's just my thoughts. But I did love it. All right, Marilyn Tipton, you talking about the auto press, and I have a discount code in my video on it. Patrice might have that same video or same discount code, and she just dropped her video today, so you'd probably be able to find it really easily. The other day it was on sale. Like I saw somebody bought one, and they got it for like $2.79 or something like that between the sale price and a discount code. And so the price doesn't concern me as much. Like the original list price was ridiculously high. But the true price of what you pay didn't concern me. I'm just more concerned about will that auto feature, will the motor for the auto feature stay, I don't know, will it not break? All right. I'm not sure if I want to do what I did last time where you put this over the other side. I think I'll do 2 presses because I didn't do a very good job of layering it. I need to learn to do a better job of layering before I try that again. So this is silver, black, and if you're just now coming in, aren't those cute? These are SS10s. If you're just now coming in, I'm making 2 hats, and I'm going to press them in a minute, and then I'll be done. So it's pretty quick for me. Pretty quick live. I don't have anybody on here cutting up with me, so I'm behaving, just working. And if anyone was wondering, if you came on late, Patrice is in Patrice is considered a tropical storm. Lots and lots of rain. Torrential downpours. They called it in the news severe rain, and they canceled school because of it. Earlier today, she had even some type of tornado alarm coming on, I guess from high winds, I don't know. And electricity, seems like she said her electricity was blinking. So keep her and everyone else that's in the vicinity where all this is going on in your thoughts and your prayers. And otherwise, she would be up here. Because you know Patrice loves to bling. Patrice is not going to miss an opportunity to bling unless there's a storm or she's sick. And I try to get her on here with me because I'm her Bling Addict sponsor. I just got to keep her straight that way. All right, so got just a few empty holes, and I have 3 extra stones right here. I think that'll be perfect. There we go. Sponsor. She thinks she's my sponsor, but I'm her sponsor. She likes to tell people the other way around. All right, so, oops, I have an extra stone right there. Chris, are you watching? Do you see any other extra stones? This design is kind of, I cannot move this because it's stuck to the table. So, there you go. I don't think there are any extra stones, and I'm not good at like smoothing my finger over them like other people do. I'm too heavy-handed. I just knock them out. So, this, and in fact, I think they already canceled their school for tomorrow because of the stone. I saw a stone on there. Storm. Okay, so somebody said they used the silver black metalites on Patrice's Bling star design and wore it today. Those metalites are beautiful. They are, Miss Becky. Oh my. The airport's been closed since oh. People were stuck inside. So like the runways and all the property around the airport was underwater, or is there like water inside the airport? We have not had that kind of rain here for a long, long time. I can remember several years ago, it just rained and rained and rained, and the water was getting higher and higher, and I was concerned, but it stopped. But that's very, very scary to me. Okay, so let me go ahead and get these stones put up, move my hat press over, find the right container to put these in. I will admit to you that I have 2 metalites that are the same inside color but different metal colors. And I don't remember if I dumped the silver ones in the gold or the gold in the silver, but now I got to do a Viola Floyd and go through and hand select the correct stones to put in the correct boxes. So I've had those sat aside now for like 2 weeks. The runways, the ramps, the garages, oh no. Yeah, I saw I didn't see the news. I saw online the news about it, but I haven't looked at any of those pictures. Karen says that Patrice and I both need new sponsors because the ones you have aren't doing a good job. They're not supposed to encourage you. Oh, that's funny. All right. That is true. We are enabling each other. Okay. Yeah, Patrice, I hope you have a lot of Dunkin' tea at your house to get you through. All right, let's just move those over. this moved over. Okay, I don't know how well, but this is gonna show. I can lift that quite a bit. All right. You see my floor with stuff all over it over there, my little mini press? You do not want to see this room. Everything behind me looks pretty good. Everything in front of me looks horrible. Okay. Okay, that'll be about probably as good as it's going to get, but that's not bad. All right, you can see my roll of hot fix tape and my electrical cords. All right, so let's go ahead and start with this maroon hat. And so there is the little flap thing inside there. So I want to pull that forward. And then there's this red knob. What that does is, you can probably see this metal thing moving. So you push it up like that, and then when you release it, it pulls the hat so that it's tighter. And I'm not very coordinated. I need like a third hand for this. All right, let's get that flap out. And then I want to make sure that my hat is really back on the press. So see, right now it's leaning this way, and it wouldn't get good heat contact like that. So I'll loosen it up a little bit and just work to get it the way I think it's going to be its flattest. And I think I still have some work to do. Yes. So if you guys have a hat press, and if so, what do you have? Do you have like the Cricut hat press? Do you have a hat press, or maybe an attachment for your multi-press? Okay, that doesn't feel super tight. That's not tight at all. Maybe these hats weren't such a great investment because they are structured. And so, oh, okay. What did I see somebody talk about? Putting something under there, like a pressing pillow? Have you guys ever put a pressing pillow under your hat? Oh, hey, hello. Can you hear me? Oh, she's stretching.
Did I hear somebody say shimmy? I hear we're working on hats. You're gonna make a hat to go with the jean jacket today?
Oh, that'd be cute, but it wouldn't go with it. And it has an M on it, so I'd have to do an E to work. Hey,
it would still work. You had M for mom, didn't you?
There you go. So
that's what I thought.
I have some gap under there. I think I need to. Yeah, Karen says shimmy shimmy. Everybody say hello.
Yeah, pressing pillow should help if you have one.
I do.
Do you have one? Okay.
I do. I just gotta figure out where it is. Cause
a pressing moo moo? Did you say a moo moo?
No. Oh no, I have a pressing pillow, and I have a really skinny one.
Okay, yeah, mine is skinny too.
Just gotta figure out where it is. So, you want to say hi to everybody while I go look for it?
But of course. I was going to try to find a hat to do a hat with you, and then something said, well, you don't have a hat press anymore. And I was like, that's right.
That's right. You loaned it to somebody, didn't you?
Yeah, and never got it back, and I done forgot who I gave it to. So I was just like, oh well. And I don't do hats very often anyways. But hey everybody, how y'all doing? While Marilyn goes to look for a pressing pillow. I apologize for being tardy. But I here. I wasn't feeling my best earlier, so I had to get a brief period of rest so that I could get back to being myself. And I hear folks in here talking about being pushers and stuff, and I was like, oh, they acting up in the chat. It's time for me to go in there and see who's talking junk.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, found it. I don't know if it'll work, but I found it.
Ah, it's no worries, Miss Rosalind. But how are you doing today, Marilyn?
I'm
How many
good.
hats? You're doing 2 hats, right?
Yes. So I have this little square press and pillow, and I have this long one, which I thought was thinner than that. I think that might be too wide. I'm going to try to do it with this little
The
square
shorter
one.
one. Mhm.
Yeah.
You said you mixed up metal lights? Oh, no. Did you
Yeah.
create a mix?
Do what? Oh yeah, right. It's the silver gold. It's green. Silver gold green zircon mix. I think.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'll
That could
I'll
work.
get
That could work.
I'll get them separated.
Ooh, no, 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 ma'am. I don't think you will. I don't know if you had that kind of patience. No, I don't. You might, but I do not.
If I'm sitting at the end of the day on the couch watching TV,
Mm-mm.
have a little
Mm.
tray there to work. Oh my gosh, I am not coordinated enough to do this.
That does not sound like fun. The hat presses can be a little awkward. Have you tried pressing it on the well, no, you're right. You're doing it the right way. Let me hush. Because I see your handle is on the front, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm about ready to just smush it and see how it turns out on a pre-press
Mhm. Mhm.
because I'm fighting with that pressing pillow.
Yeah.
Or go get a washcloth or something like that. But I think I'm
Oh,
about ready
yeah,
to
that's
do it.
smart. That's smart, like a little piece of fabric or something.
Yeah, yeah, maybe something smoother than a
Your
washcloth.
pillow.
Some t-shirt strap.
No, yeah, that could work too, but the washcloth is fine. I mean, because most people, well, I don't know. How many of y'all in the chat grew up ironing on a towel?
Uh,
Because of course, I mean, ironing boards, of course, are there and thing. But me growing up, like in emergency situations, or really quick to keep from setting up the whole ironing board, mom be like, just lay that towel on the bed and iron that thing,
yep,
girl, and hush.
yep. I did
So
that.
washcloth would work.
I don't think this is going to turn out well. Let's see. And
You'd be surprised.
my grandfather, who I never met, he was real handy with tools and all that good stuff. And he actually made a little mini. See, I wrinkled it.
No, that is wrinkled. You may have to hold it. No, you can't hold it and press too, can you?
No, and I don't have that Cricut press with the hat ham. Hat ham? Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well,
You trying? Maybe.
be a
I
heck of a
don't
way
know.
to get alive without the hat being made. I'm making a hat.
Right. What?
I'm making.
What stones are you using?
I'm using for the outline. It's Labrador, and for the
Mm-hmm.
inside, I'm using silver black metalites.
Okay. I was gonna say if you were using you may not have to put quite as much pressure on it and it may still do okay to keep from wrinkling it. Just do
Uh,
light, not light pressure, but you know what I'm saying? Like don't clamp it all the way down.
yeah.
And see if maybe that'll do it. Because that hat is
See if
and
I.
you got the what is that thing called? The seam is in the middle. Let me move my
Yeah,
screen so I can see better.
I do.
That didn't wrinkle right there, did it?
It's like indented slightly. I'm gonna
Hmm.
try, I'm gonna try it because
Yeah, it may turn out okay. I mean,
what
and
I'm
then
else
worst case scenario, the stones will take away from looking at the
right.
wrinkle.
Exactly. Exactly. That's gonna get covered up anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna do the outside first, and
Hey, Uni.
hey, Josephine.
Now the outside stones are the Labrador, right?
Labrador. Mm-hmm.
You may want to press the shorter stones first. See
You're
if that helps.
right. Thank goodness she came on, right, people?
We don't want to lose pressure on those little bitty stones. You use it? Are you using SS10s?
Yes.
Oh wow, that is awesome sauce. I'm gonna get beat up by Patrice later for saying that. Find something to bling. What can I bling out, y'all? Oh my gosh, Marilyn, I broke one of my embroidery machines.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, do you know how it broke or it just stopped working?
I think I know how it broke, but it doesn't make it any better.
Yeah.
So the 15 needle, my red line, I haven't really been doing much embroidery as we all know. Um, and I got an order to do bags and started to do the bags yesterday, and I cannot get the arm to stay calibrated. You know how um when you start up your embroidery machine and it centers the hoop where it's supposed to be. Mine won't do that now. Now it sends it all the way over to the side and like we'll try to keep going. Did it work?
I have one
Or
stone.
did some not press? Okay.
I have one
'Cause I
stone.
thought you put it down and it had me nervous. I'm like, oh no, did it not have enough pressure?
But I'm also,
Um,
I am really at the edge of it. I might not be, oh yeah, I can see those stones peeking out. So I don't have
mhm.
right there. Okay, do not do what I do. Do not
No, some people have to do what you're
hats
doing.
this way. Now I'm worried about,
Make sure the whole M is covered. Yeah.
I still have
No,
to
you're
deal
doing
with
the
that.
right thing.
So anyway, I'm sorry. So you couldn't keep it calibrated or it wouldn't stay calibrated.
Right. It would not stay calibrated. It's trying to shift the arm all the way to one side and it's making a horrible noise when it gets to the one side. So I think what happened is because I haven't been using it, maybe the battery died and it threw off the parameters, because every embroidery machine has certain parameters measured, or calibrated to that machine to keep
Yes.
your stuff where it's supposed to be. And I think I threw mine off by not using it and letting the battery die. So I gotta figure that out. But it had me so upset.
I'll bet.
Tianda, there's only silver topaz. So is that what you're saying? There is only silver topaz. There's not a gold option for that. And the
Well,
reason is
somebody was
because
asking. Yeah.
yeah, the gold topaz would look too much. It wouldn't be as pretty or look as good, and the gold will be really really close to that. So I think that's why they didn't do
Yeah. All right.
it. Miss Becky 7227, you're the I think second person to ever mention that. And I looked long and hard for those. And when I found them, I was like, "Ooh, I can't wait because everybody's gonna say something." Only two people said anything. It's funny.
Patrice
Your
said her
recommendation.
mama did that.
Okay. Yeah. Gosh, girl, I was so upset yesterday, and then I thought about it, and I was like, "Well, it's my fault."
Miss Becky said she noticed the postal sticker was purple and she thought she really does love her purple. So I have one little stone that is not quite
Hand
under
press.
there. And so I'm just going to
Yeah.
use it and see how it goes.
Yeah, the hand press is a good idea. And that's why I was saying I thought about it. I was like, I could still do a hat with the hand press, but it still may not do right. Is it still not pressing?
I don't know. No, it stayed. Oh, my
Okay.
hot fix tape ripped. How? Oh no, I got my hot fix tape under that one stone. No wonder it wouldn't stay down. How did I do that?
Wow,
So
that's
when
new.
yeah, so I still have a little piece of hot fix tape right here.
Yeah.
And so my guess is, and it's under it. So somehow I folded it over on itself. So my guess is when I pull that hot fix tape out, that stone's going to pop up.
Yeah, if it's
And
on top of it, yes, it will.
yep. There it
Yep.
went. All right.
Marilyn said there it went. Yeah. There it went indeed.
There it went. Okay, now what did I do with
Good
my
night, Lakeisha, my dear.
silver black ones? Good night. Because I need one silver black. Is that what
Thank
you
you,
want?
Claudia. Normally, Claudia, we have those printed, but We're having issues getting them printed at the moment.
There we go.
Cool beans. So
So
Marilyn's about to do cosmetic surgery. That
Yep.
is what this is called, people.
Yeah. So
Claudia.
my other one, I did it in one layer, and I didn't layer it really, really well, but it'll be okay. It's just not perfect. Okay. Hopefully it stays pretty well there.
Okay, you're gonna try to press. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it
I
down
need
for a
to
little
find
bit.
something to bling. I don't have anything to bling. I feel naked.
Okay, there's that. I guess worst case scenario, I leave my hat on here and I just use my little Cricut mini press.
Mm-hmm.
I would have sworn this design would easily fit. And now I'm questioning that.
Miss Becky says, chat question or question to the chat. How many of you have to have all of your ducks turned in the same direction before putting them back in the container? All I know is however many people affirm or says me or whatever, Mr. McQuackins and you would be bestest of friends because he is very particular about those ducks. Okay?
Oh shoot, I forgot to plug it back in. My goodness.
What, the hat press?
Yes, because I had to unplug it to put my
the handheld press.
Yeah.
Was it still hot enough?
It's hot. I'm gonna let it get back up to temperature. It's 302. And so I'm gonna let it get back up to temperature and then press it.
Did the stone you put in place, is it there? Because it looks like it's not from here.
I took it off. Yeah, I didn't have
okay.
heat. I did not have enough heat to make it stick. And then it was like, well, I don't really want to put it under there with that. I want to get it in the exact right place.
Okay.
Although I could just pull it up and put it down there. That's what I'll do.
Uni said she used to iron on a towel too. I'm trying to tell you, sometimes you have to do what you got to do.
Yep. Okay. Check it out, see if it looks like it's pretty close to the right place. Let's just shove it over a little bit.
We did get our shorter shoestrings in too.
Oh, cool. I showed the ones that I have.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yep.
I missed that.
Yep. Well, we've got 20 degrees to go, and I'm sure a lot of people came in late, so let me just show real quick.
Blinging.
I have, so there's AB. And there's Crystal, and then this other one's jet hematite, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So they are so pretty. And, you know, they're on there really nicely as far as the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody in a chat one time had said they got some from Amazon and they just fell off pretty easily. Okay.
No, you have to be pretty rough with them for the stones to come off because the adhesive is gummy on there.
Okay.
And you'll be able to tell when you get it. Like I'm sure you did. It has a little tackiness to it.
I hadn't even noticed that. But
once you put it in the shoe.
Okay. So here is the longer shoelaces. And so I'm probably going to use these for hoodies. And so the one on the top is jet hematite. And then the next one is Crystal AB. And then this last one is Crystal. And I don't know if that's really showing up on camera, the difference between the Crystal and the Crystal AB. It is.
A little bit.
It is by my eye. There's a much bigger difference than what is showing up. I can see the camera and it's not showing up very well.
Yeah, I'm excited. I actually,
Okay.
with the shorter ones, I blinged out my tennis shoes. And I was like, I don't know. But once I blinged, I'm like, this is nice. So I gotta go get my black ones and bling out my black ones. What color is the dark one? It's jet hematite.
Sorry.
Oh, no, is that the
Okay.
same
Now
style?
I don't know if these were all under. That's pretty hot. So I think the press did get them all. We'll see.
Nice.
Yes. That's pretty. Okay. Let's go ahead and show it off.
Maryland.
Yes.
Leela is asking, is that the same style alphabet that we use Sunday? And where did we get it? So is that the same one Patrice made?
No, this one is actually varsity font.
Okay.
And I just made the design just right before the live. So let me go ahead and
Oh, that's cute.
change cameras.
Make her big.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, so let me remind myself what I used. Okay, so I have the inside is the silver black metalites. So you get the beautiful of the silver, but you get some other color in there too. It doesn't just look like crystal. And then the outside is Labrador.
Right.
Let's see if I.
Amazing.
You can see it more.
Yeah, you can see it much better in that camera, the black
of it there. And these are SS10s, but I like it. There, you can. I think you can tell that the inside and the outside are different.
Yeah, you can.
That's
because the bling on the inside is ridiculous.
Yeah. Nice. All right, one other hat, and then that's all I have.
You already brushed it, right?
Yep.
Look at me all late. What good am I?
Oh,
none whatsoever.
Okay, now, here's good news. This hat is not structured, so the front is fabric, but it's not like the cheapy, $1.25 hats that I usually get, like for my nieces and nephews. So I think this one will settle down onto the press a lot better. Yeah.
Where did you get the hats from? If you haven't said already.
The Dollar Tree store.
What?
Yeah, but they're nice quality. They're not, how the Dollar Tree store, the inside of their hats feels almost like paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these were individually bagged. They have, like this one has the metal adjustment.
Buckle, strap, yeah.
Yeah. They're nice.
That one, does that have a Nike switch on the back? Side, I mean?
Nope.
I saw something. Still. Okay, my eyes were deceiving me.
But look, it's labeled as $20. Both of them were.
Wow.
And I'm sure they didn't sell for $20 somewhere. But they are nice hats.
Yeah, because that one looks like it's trimmed in purple. So we all know that.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Very nice hat.
I thought about, oh goodness sakes. I thought about having the outline in purple, but I wanted to do the metalites, and I wanted the metal to match the outline metal.
Someone suggested that you model the hats. Someone else might possibly suggest shimmying with the hats on. I don't know who would suggest that part.
Oh my goodness. I think the hat is adjusted way too small right now for this to work. I wonder if this is a kid's hat.
Yeah, it said girls. So I wonder if that's a girl's hat.
Oh.
Does it say girls or did I read that wrong?
Layer girls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a little kid hat. Well, I'm going to have to find a little kid that has an M for a first initial. Because I'm making it. Darn it, I wanted to wear this hat.
Marilyn, like, I'm making this hat. Period.
All right. We might be doing this just not with that pull thing. We might just be pulling with our hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially for a kid's hat. Is it going to pull? Will it? It won't reach, or will it?
No, it doesn't seem like it will.
Yeah, that's
Because
a kid's
not
hat.
only does it say girls, it says toddler.
Oh no! Yeah, I don't know. Are you gonna fit? Is it gonna fit?
Oh no, I'll look and see.
I don't think that M is gonna fit.
Yeah, I should read labels. It says toddler.
Oh no! Hey, it's okay. It's all right. We probably could put some little hearts on it or something for some kids.
Well, that's true. I
Maybe
have
your
multiple.
crew at work is high school, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so they wouldn't fit it.
I have multiples of these. So,
It make you feel better that they are from Dollar Tree.
yes, yeah. I don't want to waste my stones, but there's not a whole lot of stones in this M.
Okay. Is it the same M?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I need to start over.
That's where the SS6M would come in handy.
Yes, that's true. I could resize it to be, just make it smaller and it'll have the holes go smaller and then I can make sure I get them to the right size. Okay. I don't think this hat's going to work on this press.
Monica says that she has the same hat press that you do, and she has to put a washcloth on the blue platen to make the hats lie down correctly.
And she has to do what on it?
Washcloth, like you suggested.
I've used it. We did hats before, and I used it on those, and it worked fine on those, but those were unstructured, and they were adult hats, not toddler hats. Oh, that is huge.
All right. It's all right. It's live, and I'm sitting
huge.
here, so something was gonna go wrong as soon as I came on the screen.
Thank goodness you came on the screen. I would have pressed those metal lights in the wrong order. Okay, it is super cute. The colors are so cute. Surely,
what colors did you use?
Surely I can find a child whose name starts with M, or toddler. Oh my goodness. All right, let's plug in the little hat press or the heat press. We're going to go at this in a different way.
Oh, with the handheld press?
Yep. Yeah, I am glad you came on. I'd be sitting here just freaking out about right now.
Why? Because of the size of the hat?
You're a nice calming effect. Yes.
Let's cut up. Oh, somebody said you could put it on a mannequin and like display it behind you or something. Oh yeah, you do have hats on the mannequins back there.
Mannequins, yeah.
Cool.
That's what I'll do.
Hey, Lynn.
Yeah, because my daughter used to go to anime conventions and things like that, and so she had all kinds of wigs. And so she doesn't live here anymore. She's out on her own. So I went in and stole her mannequin heads. All right.
Patrice, I'm not sure if I'll be able to bling tomorrow or not. We're actually going back out of town. Headed south this time for a conference. So the conference is Saturday, but we're leaving tomorrow, probably afternoon. I'll be in the whole. I mean, I could bling and stream from the hotel. I'd have to take a simple little bling kit and do something really simple. But
I thought maybe you were going back out on vacation since we didn't leave you alone last weekend.
That last vacation was a little bit of a fool, but no. This is a one-day thing, and then we'll be back Saturday night, so I'll be able to be live on Sunday. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. with the creek rising in Florida.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
She said she'll be doing a lot of bling.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I started planning for what's the end of July. So have you
Uh-huh.
guys y'all are you said you were gonna hoof it though. So
Yes. Yeah. We're gonna drive so that we can do some little Jeep stuff on the way out.
nice. Okay. Yeah, I can't drive. And then the following weekend, my son-in-law who I introduced you guys, who does the
The
Rubik's Cube.
expert. Isn't he
Yep.
your S6 expert? Yeah.
Yes. And so he has a competition in Virginia that we're gonna go to.
Oh, the Rubik's Cube thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It is cool. First time doing something like this for him and for us. So we're gonna go support him and have a good time. That's in Huntington, Virginia. So we'll be going up there. I'm pretty yeah, that's next weekend, not this coming weekend. So got a lot of weekends gone
So
over the next couple weeks.
is that like a driving distance or probably you guys will fly?
Yes, it is. It's 6 hours, six
Okay.
hours away. Hmm. Like going to DC, pretty much, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite that high, but Tianda is yes, Gail is crispy bacon. The Did you bling a Rubik's Cube? Miss Becky, no. You're right. I was supposed to do that. You know what? I'm gonna work on that now. I actually, Miss Becky, my plan was to bling out a Rubik's Cube for him. That was the plan. And surprise it with it. But Tianda, it's the Wallapalooza at the heat transfer warehouse that we're talking about. We went last year. And I got to hang out with my buddy Patrice. And they're doing it again this year. Trying to make it an annual event. But this time, and it's catered to, having influencers that can work with some of the name brands like Bella and Canvas or, any of those different companies that you see us sponsor from time to time. So they're kind of like putting everybody in one place and, going over some things about how one can help the other type situation. So that's what that boils down to. And so we'll be going. Sherelle says, Marilyn, can you just place the hat on the press for support so you won't have to hold it?
It's so little, it wasn't really wanting to do that very well. Because that's what
Okay.
I thought about.
What are you pressing it on? It looks like she's doing the She-Hulk thing and just
Oh,
holding it in her hand and pressing it.
I have a
Okay, okay.
sweatshirt under there.
I was about to be jealous. I was like, go ahead on, Marilyn.
And I'm sure I'm going to go back over these stones because I probably didn't, get them all for 15 seconds. But so far,
right.
see if any's coming up. And I was really doing a quick press on the top part of it. But at this point, I'm pretty frustrated with myself.
Oh no, don't be frustrated.
That's cute
Don't be
colors.
frustrated. You know that's how things go for us.
Yeah. And you know what? We problem solve and somehow we get things to work.
Yes, we do.
All right. Move that down so I don't knock that off.
Well, Melissa, she ain't gonna be able to hat shimmy that one, but she can hat shimmy the burgundy red one. Sorry. Woo, shimmy.
Yeah,
I need to find
there they are.
Good question, Karen. The next expo in Charlotte is in April. It's during the week though. Hold on, Graphics Pro Expo.
I wonder if a toddler hat will fit.
Yeah, it probably will fit one of those graphics.
Yeah, it fits on there.
April 27th through the 28th, end of the month.
So I need to kind of iron out the wrinkles and all that. But the colors on this one are cute. My stones, some of the stones moved a little because, you know, I had a hard time with it. But
y'all see how she got out of shimmy and them hats, right?
that's right. Look, shimmy,
Ooh,
shimmy. So these are
Oh man.
gold aquamarine
Oh,
metalite
that is pretty.
on the inside.
Okay.
And then the outside is arm dorado. So kind of like you have your your AB and your regular stone and their companion stones. To me, I think it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool to use a silver metalite with a Labrador outline and a gold metalite with the arm dorado outline. So anyway, there's that hat. I love it. Wish it fit me.
I'm glad it at least fit the mannequin.
Yeah. I do work with a lady who has a daughter named Maggie.
Oh, nice. That works.
She's fairly young. Maybe it'll fit her. And then this is the silver black metalites on the inside. And then the Labrador outline. So it worked out better on a real adult hat. I can't believe I bought them in their toddler hats. But
it still looks great.
It's
absolutely
cute. Beautiful. It's cute. I love the colors of that. Those are adorable. But anyway, there's my projects for this evening. It was a long, rough road. Issues with the hat press and all that. The metalites, there's tons of metalite colors. How many metalite colors do you think are now, Eve?
I can't say it out loud, Mr. McQuacken.
Okay.
Probably in the bushes and out there yelling from the background, because I have yet to tell him about the 2 additional colors that may be coming. So there's also that. Let me see if I can count real quick, because I thought it was 17 or 18. There's so many. I just pack the order. That's pretty much it. I don't think too hard.
So Gail, the maroon hat is really an adult hat. That light mint and purple hat, that was the toddler one. But the maroon hat was an adult hat. Let's see. Tionda wants to place an order tonight or tomorrow, but if you're adding more metalites before Monday, then you might wait. Okay.
I don't add, I've learned my lesson. I don't add anything. Well, I did on accident last week, but I don't add anything if I don't have it in hand, because that was tragic. I don't like pre-orders. So as far as gold colors, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I'm waiting on the green zircon still to come in. 6 for rose, 7 for sapphire, 8 for cyan. So there's 8 of the gold rim colors. And then for the silver colors, we have aquamarine, silver black, silver crystal, silver emerald, silver gold, silver green zircon, 6, light topaz, 7, rose, 8, sapphire, 9, and cyan, 10. And there are 2 more silver colors we're going to bring in and test out. I probably won't keep those 2 colors, but it was just fun that they had them, and I was like, we'll try it. So it will eventually be, for at least a moment, 10 of the silver colors, and then gold will have 8. Pretty sure that's what I said. 8. 7.
Well,
sorry. 7.
I love them. And so the reason I brought up the metalites for people in the chat, if you came in a little bit later, is the metalites are in the what we used to call the Buy Now, Bling Now, and the website is the hotfixfix.store. And so if one of the moderators wants to drop that, that's what's available now. And then April 30th, is that when the next buy-in is?
Yes.
I think. So then
Yes.
April 30th would be the buy-in where you're getting more bulk for wholesale prices.
Right.
Um,
Metal lights are not in the bulk
yeah,
though.
and that's what I
But
said earlier. Yeah.
yes. But they're definitely in the High Fix store. And reason being is it's a new stone, even for the manufacturers overseas. And so to keep down delays and issues, because when you get bulk orders, it can kind of tax the system, so to speak, over there. I'm sticking to what we already know, what we got,
Mm-hmm.
and leaving it at that. So that's why I didn't want to do bulk on that and cause us all a problem.
Gotcha.
Um, so that's only in the High Fix store.
Okay. And then these lovely laces, which I think, I know that a lot of people have wider things. You know, you talked about they're not as wide as like kind of a traditional. I think they're wide enough for hoodies. It's just like an extra necklace. And
Yeah,
so,
we put it in the hoodie. It works
yeah, the
really
pink
well.
one, yes.
Mhm.
And then coordinated it with some bling on the hoodie. And then
Mhm.
you did embroidery also. Was that embroidery?
I did, and then I had the wrong size. Now, if you want to be sure that it doesn't come out, of course, you can knot it right
Oh,
there at the hole to keep it from, sliding through if you
mm-hmm.
want it. But then the E that Patrice made, which Patrice, I understand there's a petition going in the chat for all of the letters.
Ah, yep.
I had nothing to do with that. But at any rate, there's the E and it has the
Oh,
um pink on tone embroidery, and then crystal, pretty sure this is crystal AB, or for the not crushed ice AB, crystal AB. Yeah, it is crystal AB because I wanted to match the string because the
yeah.
string is crystal AB.
So it seems like you said you weren't a big pink person, but I think that's gorgeous. It's so dainty, and it
Yes.
reminds me of like icicles, which Patrice said are kind of princess like. And
Mhm.
I love that light pink with the crystal AB and then the light pink tone on
And
tone.
it's funny because I'm not a pink person, period,
Uh-huh.
especially not baby pink, right? But for whatever reason, in the last couple of weeks, went on this pink kit. So I've been painting my nails pink, and so I went. Y'all, this man forced me to go get my nails done. Y'all know I hate getting my nails done, so we got my nails done, and I got pink on there, and he went and got a pink tie for the conference we're going to tomorrow,
Oh.
Saturday. So we're gonna be matching, and it's just like I couldn't find purple. But for whatever reason, my intonation is like pink for whatever reason right now. I think intonation is the right word, but at any rate,
Uh-huh.
so yeah, it did turn out to be a super cute hoodie.
Yeah.
Um, especially with the bling string, and I can go grab the other hoodie. I know where it is now. I couldn't find it Sunday. With the red string that's much thicker
Oh,
than
yeah.
this,
Yeah.
and show you guys the difference between the two. Again, if you wanted to, it's not necessary, but because it is decently thicker
Uh,
than these strings.
yeah, if you would
And
grab
then
it, that'd be a good comparison. But I think they're cute they'd be cute. I went to Walmart, not a lot of hoodies at Walmart
no,
in
I
Kansas right
know.
now.
Yeah, that's what we found when we were in the mountains and the kids were trying to put their work uniforms
Uh-huh.
together. We could not find hoodie sets like sweatshirts, sweatpants.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, this is crazy. We only found a set select, and we couldn't all get the same color. So hoodies
Hmm.
are on their way out, you guys.
Yeah.
So the alternative, of course, for these would be shoes,
Yes. Hoodies will
belts,
be
maybe.
back too. Hoodies will be back soon enough.
Oh yeah, they will be back. They will be back. What else would you use them in, Maryland?
I
Shoes.
was kind of thinking about that. I'm gonna brainstorm and see what else I think you would use them on. Somebody talked about like a little waist tie, but my waist doesn't get tied up. Mm-mm. I don't accentuate my waist because
Right.
it's big.
When you have a mature waist.
I haven't
That's
done
not
rhinestone.
necessarily something we want to bring attention to. So, yeah. Trying to think. There's quite a few projects you could use it in. Anything that would have a little strap. Oh, somebody mentioned a dress. Like, if a dress has spaghetti straps, just
Oh,
replace
yes.
that
Yeah.
one.
You could even do
Mhm.
a double, like double it and have two things coming over instead of just a single. I almost think two together would be cute, but I don't
Okay. Come through, Foxy Mama Marilyn.
know. So I think it was Tianda doing the petition. No, she was doing the petition for the rhinestone letters. She wanted the full alphabet,
He has a
and she
lot
wanted
of
to buy them
petitions going on.
individually. And
Mhm.
then, and then Patrice needs to do all those embroidery, bling embroidery ones together. Let's see. Tiana says I'm getting orders for hoodies for baseball games. People
That's
complain
smart.
that the temperature drops. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. They do. They do
and
indeed.
if you live, I mean, like Barb up there, how late into the summer do you guys wear hoodies, especially in the evening?
That's true. I forgot about that. Jacqueline said use them in a corset. Now, I don't know that a corset will work. And the only reason why I say is because the adhesive that holds these in, like I said, is gummy. So it can imprint and permanently imprint the string. Now, if you put it in the corset and it stays and you got another way to fasten it, then I would say yeah, but putting a little, you don't want a ton of pressure on those strings. Whereas I know when you're cinching up a corset, well, let me just say in my instance, if I were to wear a corset, you'd have to have
Mhm.
y'all seen Gone with the Wind? The part where Mammy is like she holding on to the bedpost and Mammy is pulling with all her might. Yeah, that's pretty much how my corsets would have to go. I wouldn't suggest the bling string for that.
Oh.
But tying up some shoes, just a basic tie up, and tying the shoe or the hoodie, some light pressure type stuff should be okay with the
Mhm.
hoodie. But yeah,
That
sorry,
was
not
like me when I was in high school and my jeans. I wore them so tight. You like lay on the bed, get a little the hook of your hanger and trying to pull them up. It's like, why would you wear them that tight? Why?
yeah, no, I wasn't allowed to wear anything that tight, so I didn't have to worry about that part. But yeah, you gotta the bling strings are fun. And somebody else mentioned how there was a thing a while ago, actually a couple of ways. They would cut jeans open, like at the leg, cut it up, and then
Uh-huh.
lace it back with,
Oh,
some
very
colored
cute.
string or whatever. It would be perfect for that.
Yeah, somebody
Um,
talked about your sleeve. Was that Tianda?
I can't remember who that
They talked
was.
about cutting the sleeve and then attaching, here. I think.
Right,
I think that's what
right.
she was talking about. Yeah, that'd be
So,
cute. Or
yeah.
even
The
back in the old days that we have the shirts that like were scoop neck and then you had the little thing that went across there. You could
Mhm.
sew in a bling thing to a shirt.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, all kinds of
So
things.
the ones that came in are um about 6 inches shorter than the ones that are currently in the store. So for my tennis shoes, because I don't have, let me go get my tennis shoes because
Hmm.
I be trying to explain stuff and I'm thinking I'm not explaining properly. I'll go
And I
grab
wonder if you can cut through, like if you wanted to do across the neck on shirts and stuff and sew it behind it or adhere it behind it. I wonder if you can cut the. Ooh. So Sharon's wondering if people evacuate in Florida where the water's getting high. Okay, wait a minute. Hey Eve, can you hear me? That'd be a no. So
Alrighty.
Patrice said something. Patrice said Metalites in buy-in at least one. Is that an inside joke?
I was like purposely ignoring the chat.
Oh.
But we did. She said traffic cone. We did not have traffic cone in the buy-in. I thought I did.
Was
no,
a
it was
petition.
injury.
That was a petition to try to get you to put traffic cone somewhere in the buy-in. I think that was a petition too.
But here are my. They're a little bit dirty, but that's the Crystal AB. But here are mine. I put Crystal AB in my shoes. So these are like a lavender color, and it added a nice little pop of something. So I was like, okay. Because I thought I was gonna string them up, take a picture, and be like, and take them out. But I actually like it. I really do. And funny thing is, went to the store today to find like I said, we're doing pink thing, and so went to find him a tie. And went through the shoe department. And when I kid you, there are so many shoes on the rack with rhinestones on them.
Really?
And belt. Yeah, I went to belt because they have men's stuff. And there are a ton of shoes on the shelf because I made a post in the hoop group today how the Christian Louis Vuitton, the red bottom shoes, they have a pair of men's shoes that are blinged out with like a rainbow stone looking color.
Wow.
And it's rhinestones and they call it strass. It's stones and spikes, but they're I think they are called spikes, but they have them all over the shoe. To me, it's hideous, but it's still, the fact is stones are hot. At the moment when names like that are blinging out their stuff,
right?
So there were so many shoes with bling on them, and it's funny because I was holding up and I'm like, that's SS6, oh, that's SS10, and it's sad that I do that, but I did, and I was actually shocked. So it is there. The shoes are there, but none of them had the bling strings. So that could be something that we do. But here's the hoodie with the it's red bling string from way back. I think I got these about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago. And here is the bling string that we have right now. So this would not go into, the red would not fit into a shoe at all. You could not string that into a shoe, whereas these are, as you see, they're a good bit smaller, so you'll be able to string these easily into the shoes. And funny thing is, this shoe doesn't have, our shoes have the little thingies right there to make it easier.
The metal.
Yeah, it doesn't even have that. So it's like, that was the only reason I struggled. The hole is big enough, but because it didn't have the eye thingy for it to glide through, but it's still a cute shoe. I was, I'm not gonna be mad at my shoe.
Yeah, I have some animal print shoes that I think this would be really pretty in, because they have dark charcoal blackish, and then another color, and then white. So I think these would be cute.
Yeah, that hematite would be fire in that. So, but yeah, these are been dyeing a crazy amount of shoes with rhinestones in the store. Dyeing shoes? Cool. You dye shoes? You can get some custom purple shoes. Sounds like a plan, ma'am.
I know she is close to.
So Florida apparently must be getting inundated with rain.
Yeah, she said 26 inches. I just read that, less than 6 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, they canceled school, and they canceled it for tomorrow too.
Wow.
The severe rain.
Is it just rain, or is this like hurricane type stuff? Oh, seeing. Okay.
It looked windy, but I don't know if I don't know.
Like a tropical something.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's not time for that to start yet, is it?
I don't know. It's time for tornadoes. That's what we watch for here. But I don't know.
When does
I guess
hurricane
there's
start? June 1st through November. I didn't know it lasted that long. Through November 30th. June 1st through November
June 1st. Yeah, Miss Becky says not hurricane season yet.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Well,
thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming on. Like I said, you kept me nice and calm in my, I won't call it failure, in my discovery.
No, it was not a failure.
As they did turn out cute. So I'll show them one more time before we close out of here.
What did they call that thing that people used to wear? You remember back in the day they used to wear the thingy?
Like bolo tie?
Bolo, yeah,
Good
yeah.
work for that. You could maybe make your own bolo thingy. Maybe resin and glitter, rhinestones.
We figured that out, Marilyn. Don't make us learn how to do something new. Use
Bend some metal and then just bling out the metal.
Yes, honey. Let's see your pretty hats.
All righty.
I was getting ready to say you can make you big so you can shimmy.
Shimmy. Okay. So this one is my hat's squeaking. This one is okay. I think I put.
Oh, aquamarine.
Did I
Is
put
that silver aquamarine?
It's gold aquamarine. I think I said silver earlier. So it's gold aquamarine with arm dorado around it. And some of the stone shifted a little bit, but I love the color. I love the color on this hat. And I love that aquamarine, gold aquamarine. So that's what that is. It is a metallite. The inside's a metallite. So the Labrador or the arm dorado is the gold metal stone. It is in the actual buy-in. And so you can get it in large containers. And then the other hat is silver black metallite with Labrador on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
So
very pretty.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming in and being here. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a nice Friday. Oh, Eve, I know it's not Friday yet. I just put this on right before the live to kind of show it because I'm excited to wear it tomorrow. It'll be my first time work. If you're seeing it and didn't hear earlier, this is Citrine AB. And then I just have a maroon shirt that I got at Kohl's. It was in the men's section. And I love it because it's full colors and it's
yeah, that turned out super cute.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Better go take it off before it gets dirty. Anyway, so we'll be back for your show on Sunday.
Yes, and somebody said shimmy your shirt.
Oh, stand up! I'm not shimmying. My shimmy is turn so that you see the stones. And then I bend down so that see how it's a different color from the top.
Yeah,
like purple.
Yeah, you can do it, Marilyn. Shimmy that shirt, girl. Shimmy. Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm not a good shimmy shaker.
It's all right. You did great. We love it.
Thanks.
At least you kept your shirt on. Unlike other people.
To say before we leave the live?
No, thank you guys. We appreciate y'all hanging out with Marilyn and Patrice in the bushes and Uni in the bushes. I mean, we got a lot of folks in the bushes that we love to bling with. And you guys definitely work that bling. You see Marilyn did the hat. We've been doing hoodies. Y'all, is opportunity out there to make money with this bling. Don't buy it just to let it sit on the shelf and be pretty. Yeah, that decal, super cute.
Yeah,
super cute. Super cute. So make that money, y'all. Up, 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 up.
Oh,
Donation for that shimmy, girl. Throw that money. Holler.
paying me to shimmy. Thank you, Avery Head. I appreciate that. All right.
Oh, Lord.
To you too, Miss Becky, and everyone in the chat. Eve, Patrice, everybody. Thanks for being here. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you'll see Patrice tomorrow night, maybe Eve tomorrow night, and Eve Sunday night. So be sure and check those out after the live. I'll go ahead and put some links in the video description. So anyway, appreciate you being here, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.